Side by side, that's Devil DiFrancesco and Graham Rahal.
Yeah, not good news for Graham. He's not going to get his lap back. He sees DiFrancesco go to the outside. Boy, Joseph Newgarden just got hip checked. Little contact with Felix Rosenqvist. Rosenqvist put it in the grass, Michael. I don't know how they didn't crash.
And he's trying to recover now as we see the machine of Alex Palou, who also had all kinds of trouble. And we have a car on the wall. Two cars, Kiffin Simpson, Kyle Larson. Both of those cars have crashed, and a heavy hit into the tire barrier at the exit of turn number 2. That looks like the machine of Stingray. Rob, a horrible crash here at turn number 2. Debris everywhere. Caution here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
On lap 91 of the 109th Indianapolis 500. Caution number 9 of the 109th Indianapolis 500, presented by Gamebridge. A 3-car incident involving Kyle Larson, Stingray Robb, and Kiffin Simpson. And Anders Crow has had a couple of looks at the replay.
Yeah, Kyle Larson just low the track entering turn 2, started spinning that car, and then in a move of avoidance, Stingray Robb and Kiffin Simpson tried to move to the high side, but unfortunately both of them got collected in that. So, it was a strange one for Kyle Larson. Wasn't near anything, but just the rear got super loose. Kiffin Simpson slammed the outside barrier, and Stingray Robb had a massive impact with the inside tire barrier. But luckily, they've placed those 4 or 5 rows deep, so the impact was not all that massive.
Relive all of today's excitement through your own copy of this radio broadcast. After the race, go to IndyCarRadio.com and search for Historical Indy 500 broadcast. You'll find nearly 75 years of classic Indy 500 broadcasts from the IMS Radio Network. Go to IndyCarRadio.com to own a piece of Indy 500 history. So, what does this mean? We know Ryan Hunter-Reay has to stop. I mean, that undoubtedly. But Devlin DiFrancesco, Jack Harvey on last 75-78. What's that mean for their strategy?
Now is probably a pretty solid opportunity for them to pit, because none of the other leaders are going to do so, and then they could try to run as long as possible on the next stint. Same goes for Ed Carpenter, that's currently running in the 9th place. He stopped 19 laps ago, same as DiFrancesco and Harvey. So between him and Hunter-Reay, they really should take this opportunity to stop now and again go super, super long on this next run. That might put them in a pretty good position.
And Michael Young, you have a bird's eye view of the cleanup as you are high atop the suites in turn number 2.
Yeah, Kyle Larson's car crashed directly underneath me as I saw Kiffin Simpson go around the outside retaining wall, and then that hit by Stingray Robb was massive. Lots of paint. It looked like a lot of bigger debris field than I initially had seen, but most of it just paint from the safer barrier. The safety crew is out here. They've got the blowers. If you can hear that underneath me, they're blowing that excess paint from the wall off of the track right now. A little bit of attention being put on that safer barrier. They check to make sure of all that foam interior looks okay. Once again, one of the AMR IndyCar safety crew members looking at that, but so far so good. It doesn't look like there's any major damage to the safer wall, and hopefully we'll be back to green in just a little bit.
Anders, we thought that restart would mean once those 3 cars cycled back through pit-wise, that would hand the lead to Alex Palou looking for his first oval win. He got checked up a bit by Ed Carpenter and lost a couple of spots.
He did, and he was actually very, very lucky not to make contact with Ed Carpenter as Carpenter ran a bit wide through turn 1 and almost took Alex Palou with him. So Palou there in a great avoidance maneuver managed to steer clear, and but yeah, to your point, he did lose a couple of positions. So now it's David Malukas and Connor Daly running in front of Alex Palou in the kind of in the primary strategy, if you will.
Ryan Hunter-Reay is your leader. Devlin DiFrancesco is second. Jack Harvey is third. David Malukas fourth. Connor Daly is fifth. 6th, Alex Palou. 7th, Santino Ferrucci. 8th is Felix Rosenqvist. 9th, Ed Carpenter. 10th, Joseph Newgarden. Then we have Callum Eilon 11th. Pato O'Ward is 12th. Elio Castroneves is 13th. Will Power 14th. Christian Lundgaard is 15th. Kyle Kirkwood 16th. Takuma Sato 17th. Let's go to Rich Nye.
Renus coming into the pits. What happened?
Yeah, I came into pit lane to pit, of course, go for new tires and fuel. I hit the brakes and just had no response at all, which resulted in me going almost 120 miles an hour at the pit speed line. So I was just hitting the brake pedal as hard as I could until it actually grabbed and locked the inside rear or the left rear. So that was weird. I didn't take any risk. I didn't do anything different than the first pitting attempt. But Yeah, really unfortunate. I just feel really bad for the 18 crew. We had a good car out there. We made up a lot of positions, great strategy. So really unfortunate. Yeah, I just don't feel like I took any kind of risk to overshoot it by that much. So it's really unfortunate. But yeah, it just felt really strange.
Rinus VK out of the infield medical center. He's okay, but obviously disappointed.